I want to tell you a story about how a single chapter in the Bible changed the course of my entire life. Son, there are moments in your life that will define everything in the future. Who you are, what you'll do in life. You often don't realize they're that significant till after, and that's something that happened to me my freshman year of high school. I was invited at band camp before my freshman year had started to go to a Bible study led by a guy named Casey. And he was a senior, I was a freshman. I was terrified he was going to eat me or something. I don't know. So I went to that Bible study, and it was life-giving to me. I mean, it was student-led. He just walked through verse by verse of the Bible. And that was the first time I really realized, like, you could go verse by verse through the Bible and understand it. I feel like everything, this probably isn't true, but this is what I remember. I feel like everything up to that point in my life had been people giving a topic and then pulling verses out. But Casey just went through Romans, chapter 1, verse 2, verse 3. We just talk about what it said, and that was really profound for me. And at that time in my life, I really wanted to go into something with tech, coding perhaps. I don't know, but something technology related. After a semester, Casey left to go be a missionary in China for a time, and he needed someone else to take over the Bible study, and so he thought I would be a good fit, so he asked me to take it over. I was a freshman in high school. I had no business teaching the Bible. Yet that's what I did by the Lord's providence, and the very first thing I ever taught was Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and chapter 2. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 changed my life. It altered the course of everything. It's why I'm in Utah now. It's why I went into ministry. It's why, the rest of my life happened. This is what Solomon writes in Ecclesiastes 2. I said in my heart, come now, I will test you with pleasure. Enjoy yourself. But behold, this was also vanity. I said of laughter, it is mad, and of pleasure, what use is it? I searched with my heart how to cheer my body with wine, my heart still guided me with wisdom, and how to lay hold on folly till I might see what was good for the children of man to do under heaven during the few days of their life. I made great works. I built houses and planted vineyards for myself. I made myself gardens and parks and planted in them all kinds of fruit trees. I made myself pools from which to water the forest of growing trees. I bought male and female slaves and had slaves who were born in my house. I had great possessions of herds and flocks, more than any who had been before me in Jerusalem. I also gathered for myself silver and gold and the treasure of kings and provinces. I got singers, both men and women, and many concubines, the delight of the sons of man. So I became great and surpassed all who were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me, and whatever my eyes desired I did not keep from them. I kept my heart from no pleasure, for my heart found pleasure in all my toil. This was my reward for all my toil. Then I considered all that my hands had done, and the toil I had expended in doing it. And behold, all was vanity, and a striving after wind, and there was nothing to be gained under the sun. That was so profound for me, because I had been chasing in my life all those things that Solomon did. Power, success, wealth, sex. All of those things seemed like they would satisfy. But as I was teaching it for the first time, I'm literally talking to everyone in this men's-only student Bible study, I'm realizing I could spend my whole life trying to get rich. Even if I was the richest man in the world, I wouldn't be satisfied. I'd be chasing after the wind. It'd be vanity. Even if I was so powerful and so successful at what I set out to do, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't have my soul fulfilled. So I realized I need to pursue things that will have an eternal impact. Those are the things that will last. Those are the things that will fulfill me. It was the things under the sun, to use Solomon's phrase, that were meaningless. But those things that considered eternity were not. And so that began this process of considering vocational ministry. And because of that, I went to Moody and then came to Utah, and then the rest of my life happened. But that chapter changed the course of my life. It was incredibly significant. So son, for you, I want you to realize that you can pursue all of these worldly things in life. And you could be good at it. I mean, you could be really successful. You could have more money than anyone's ever had. You could be powerful and wise and all these things, but you're going to die. And those things will fade away. They're not going to satisfy you. And even if you don't believe me now, at some point in your life, you will. They will not fulfill your heart. The more you strive for them, the more it'll be like a chasing after the wind. You need to do that which brings eternal satisfaction. And it's not instant gratification. It's not immediately filled with pleasure like the other things are. But it's meaningful, and it's lasting, and it's significant. And it's the kind of thing that will last. And it's the kind of thing I want for you to pursue in life. Don't throw your life into worldly things. Throw your life into eternal things. And in that, you'll find satisfaction and enjoyment. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And may He cause you to live for that which is eternal, for His glory and your joy. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and comment down below any questions you have. Subscribe for more content like this. Thank you guys for watching and for supporting me in this. May the Lord bless you as you pursue that which is eternal. God bless.